Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. As I have let you all know, I will be learning Hatch Embroidery 3. So if there are any additional tips or tricks that you would like to share with us, drop them down below in the comments. Anyways, we have fun here. This is the real and the raw, okay? So really quickly, what I want to show you all is how to quickly make a keychain. This is how I've learned how to do it in digitizing. So let's just see. If I'm doing it wrong, let me know. Y'all can show me. I'm good. I'm willing to learn, and I will be taking some more classes. So what we're gonna do is 1 second. Let me mute that. So what we're going to do is go to new. We're going to open up a new screen so that we can get this thing started. And if it's going a little slow, I'm on my HP. I usually do everything on Mac, but as you all know, you cannot download the software on the MacBook. I don't have time for all that anyways. I need to clear some space. So we're going to create this design from scratch, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go to lettering. And as you all know, I'm not sure if y'all know or not, but if you download fonts from like online, or you purchase fonts, things like that, or you make your own font, they're automatically installed into your computer. And guess what, y'all? You can use those fonts. Is that crazy or what? That's crazy. So I'm going to use the college font, and what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can, do it. So here we are over here making something. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put class of, and let's see, do I want it up under it? 2026, class of 2026. No, I don't want it like that. We can do class of 2026 like this, right? So as you can see, here's your width and your height. It's going to all depend on how big you want your keychain to be. So you can adjust. Let me zoom in just a little bit, and I'm just moving my mouse in and it's zooming in for me. So I want to take this to make the width like this, and I want to bring it in just a little bit because I don't know, people don't want to walk around with no huge keychain. But what I'm going to do is I am going to make it just a little bit wider. All right. And it's all up to you on, how you want your words spaced out and things like that. You can adjust the height over here, the width, the slant, the letter spacing. You can literally adjust all of this over here. If you want it closer together, it is literally all up to you. So what we're going to do is we're going to next go to, you could add an outline around this. That's if you want to. What we're going to do is, I was thinking about putting a shape around it just because, I just wanted to see what it does. I can do my keychain outline just from doing this outline. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so we have this here. The feel is satin. You could change it to tatami, however it is. It's up to you how you want your stitching to be. And as you can see along the bottom down here, you can change your colors. And that's just if you want to. Also, if you wanted to, say you wanted to bring in like a graduation cap or something like that to add on the end or at the top, you can do that as well. So for now, we're going to keep it as satin. So we have this highlighted here. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to go to edit objects, and we are going to actually, it's not it's create layouts. Okay, that's highlighted. We're going to go to create outlines and offsets, and here you can adjust how big you want your outline to be, just so you can play around with it. And you can do 3 offset count, just so that you can figure out which one it is that you actually want. Okay, and you just keep it here on single run if you want, and you don't have to change the color. Okay, and this doesn't have to be toggled as well. That's not toggled. So we're going to press OK, okay? So as you can see, we have our outlines here, right? And it'll tell you what the stitch type is, tatami, satin, things like that. And that's when you change it to single run or triple run. Like when you click on it, single run, triple run, or even satin, how they have the big outline. Okay, so we're just going to keep this to single right now. I'm going to delete this first one because I don't really want it that close. It's up to you on how you want it. Delete. You can keep it like this, and we could delete this bigger one too. It's up to you. I promise you, it's up to you on how big you want the outline. Okay. So now what we're going to do is, say you wanted to keep this as a patch, just like a patch that you're going to put on there with no fill in the background. We will change this to satin. Change the color to whatever it is that you want. And then that's literally a patch right there. As you can see, if you go ahead and select this whole thing, your full design is 3.144 and the height is 1.012. This can be a patch itself. Literally, you can patch on, you can embroider on twill, felt, marine vinyl, faux leather, whatever it is that you want to embroider on, just so that you can have that foul stitch out, for you. That's like that, okay? So right now I'm going to change this back to single run, okay? Now what I'm going to do is, this is if I'm making a keychain, okay? And I'm going to do it with the side keychain, like over here. So I'm going to move this over some. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go to, gosh darn it. I feel like I'm slow, y'all. Sorry. I'm going to go to digitize. I'm going to select the rectangle square, and you could obviously make a rectangle or square if you want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make like a little long rectangle. And this is just so that my keychain hook can go onto it. I have like the 3x3/4 hook, something like that. So that should be like a good size right here. It says fill, but I'm going to change this to just an outline, right? And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it here. And as you can see, it's one of the fold over keychains where I put a clamp. So I made it a little longer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this one and I'm going to select this one. I'm going to right click and I'm going to press align in space. And I'm going to put align centers horizontally. And as you can see here, it has made this, literally the same, like a level stitch, whatever, like it's level, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate this one. That's if you want this little line right here. And as I told you before, you can make this outline as big as you want it or as small as you want it. It's all up to you. So we're going to keep that as a single run, but we're going to select this one. No, actually, sorry. We're going to go to this one and we're going to reshape this so that it can have like a little curve at the top. You don't have to do this. It's all up to you. You'll select right here. And if I pull this up, it's going to make it like a straight like that hook. But that's not what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to press my space bar and that will curve it for you. And as you can see, that's pulled up like that. So by the time it hooked down, this is how it's going to look. So now we're going to go back to select. We're going to select this one and we're going to select this one. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to create layouts and we are going to create an offset outline. We're going to change this to 0 and we're going to change this to 1 because we just want this to outline and stitch as one keychain, right? What we're going to do is delete this one and we're going to delete this one. So now we have our full stitch for our keychain. It looks a little weird because the outline is not as close to the words. You might want them closer. It's up to you. Like I said before, there'll be one stitch around and then there'll be your words. So it says class of 2026. Now, some people go back in here and they put like a little circle or something like that just so it could tell you where to stitch out your where to put your clips. You don't have to do that. Uh-oh. You literally don't have to do that, which I never do that. Ah, don't want to let me out. Let me move that. Okay. Let me get back in here. I don't put a circle because I just know how to push my hole through. Like you put one right here and then one right here. You could literally just flip this down and push the little tool through it to make your holes, to make sure that they're lined up evenly. And basically this is basically done. So what you'll do is you'll duplicate this one so that could be your tack down stitch. You'll tack it down. You'll do your words. You'll do this outline. And then after this outline, you'll take your hoop off and you'll put your backing on with whatever adhesive spray that you have. That's if you want to do a backing. And then you'll put it back on the on your thing. Don't take the faux leather or whatever it is that you're using outside of the hoop. Don't take it off the hoop, but then put your hoop back onto the machine. And then you'll go ahead and stitch your last stitch. And then you'll take it off and then of course put your clips, your clamps and stuff. And you're all done. We're going to do another video very quickly stitching this out. I might make this a little smaller because I don't really like it, but I can see how it stitch out. And then you can also change this to triple run if you want it to, you know, be thicker on that last outline, just a little thicker. That's just crazy. This is more so like a patch, this outline, but it's up to you. You could just play around with it, do a zigzag, literally up to you. Okay, so single stitch is fine, or even a triple stitch is fine. And then of course we'll go to file, we'll export the design, and we'll just put class of 2026 keychain. And I save mine as a PES file because I have a brother Persona PRS 100. You'll save it for whatever file your computer is you know, whatever your machine takes. I don't know all of them, but for mine it's a PES, or I could use DST, I believe, as well. But bye for now. I'm going to go ahead and get my machine ready, and I'm going to make another video of me stitching this out for y'all, and we can do it together. Let me know if you guys have any questions or comments. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Talk to y'all soon.